So are you guys ready? Do we have everybody?
36 ready.
You're not quite ready yet, Cody? Okay, we got time.
We're missing some people.
Who are we? Yeah, okay, so Coco is not feeling well. Probably because you guys were bullies last week. Remember, we're all on the same team. I'm mostly talking to Cody, I think.
Yeah, me and Coco are ours and so it makes sense. Hey.
It's just allergic to us.
No, I think we got what you have.
Nicholas, look at you.
Or you're just
Lasted forever. Lasted forever.
Where should I come in?
If we can just put it outside.
Oh, perfect.
And then we'll have pizza in about half an hour. Is that okay, guys? You wanna play?
Mystery Dungeon. I love that game.
Maybe we'll get that game. Okay, and then
Literally, I play that game.
what was the other thing we were talking about last week? And then we're missing Aiden. Aiden's dad, his mom and dad both work or something, and so sometimes Aiden has to stay home with the sister. His dad is Travis, who also plays with us. And then I think we're missing one other person.
No.
Is that it? Just Aiden and Coco?
Yeah.
It feels like we're missing one other guy. Soccer
Someone
player?
plays soccer.
Josh. Cody's friend Josh is not here today.
Oh, why not Donald Trump? I thought Trump was coming.
Is Donald Trump going to play Dungeons & Dragons with us? Have you ever seen Dungeons & there's a Twitter account that's Donald Trump. He posts funny Donald Trump playing Dungeons & Dragons tweets.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you want me to show you? It's very funny.
I didn't know that. So Donald Trump playing Dungeons & Dragons is a thing?
Yeah, it's like, but it's like a joke. You know, they're kind of poking fun at the president.
Which is not cool. Like presidents always kissing babies.
What do you want your
Why do presidents always kiss babies?
Because everyone loves kissing babies.
No, it's mayors.
What if someone? What if an
Yeah, see, so here's funny pictures of Donald Trump playing Dungeons & Dragons. Isn't that clever? Yeah, it's like a Photoshop thing.
That so well.
Oh, these are Dungeons & Dragons players, man. How do you have such a perfect notebook when you're like, how old are you?
10.
You're 10, yeah. Normal kids don't have notebooks that look like that. How's your notebook looking? Yeah, you're looking like a serious gamer. You got the box, you got your paper, you got your dice.
You got the glasses.
Can you unroll that and put it under your box?
You got the glasses. You got the horse on your nose.
Can you unroll that and put it under your box, maybe, so we can spread it all out and everybody will have space to put their minis when we start drawing the maps?
That is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh,
Do you know
that's a
the most
beautiful mini.
hilarious thing for me?
Henry, you got your mini?
Yes.
Which mini do you use, Henry?
I'm using
The invisible guy?
I'm
And
using
other Henry's got
the guy that I used last time.
from Game of Thrones? Is it Tyrell Lannister?
I don't know.
It is?
I think it's
And then who's using this one?
No, it is. Nicholas.
That's Nicholas's. Nicholas, what are you playing tonight?
What?
What's your class?
What's my class? I mean, you mean like, am I
Fighter, wizard.
Exactly.
I'm a wizard one.
You're a first level wizard.
My background is a soldier, but I'm a cleric hill dwarf.
And are you happy about being a cleric, hill dwarf, wizard, or a soldier?
Yeah, background is soldier.
And what's your name?
I know what I'm gonna do instead of
No, your character's name is Henry?
Yeah.
Your character's name is Henry and your name is Henry.
Yeah,
That makes it very easy for your dungeon master, so thank you.
That makes it fun for me. Henry's the favorite name I like.
My names are a really good
When you
name.
have a name,
Your names are ridiculously hard to pronounce. What's your name again, Josiah?
Which one? Hey, I'm
character
playing a different character.
Did you give it a new name, Cody?
I'm playing a different character completely. I am now playing a mouse folk wizard whose whole thing is I just bust people's weapons. Oh yeah, here he is. Aaron White Moon.
What is it?
Aaron White Moon.
Okay, so I've met Aaron White Moon before.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the character.
Have you met one I made?
Are you still second level or are you third level?
I'm third level. Everyone knows Aaron White. I made a new character named Joel Blackman.
And then how many experience points do you have?
500.
You should be, I think 500 you should be second level. 300 experience points.
Second level.
Second level?
Second level.
I think so. So you need to level up before next week.
I'm third level, he's fourth
Nicholas,
level.
your character's name is Quicksilver still?
Yeah.
Henry, what's your character's name?
Henry. Wait, where did
Other Henry.
Leo.
Leo? And what is Leo again, Henry?
I actually can't even play because I forgot my character, so I don't have any characters.
I have some pre-gens.
I'm not playing a pre-gen. I I despise pre-gems, Dad.
Yes, it's better to do your own
Lightfoot
characters because
halfling.
you literally know.
Lightfoot halfling? Oh.
You
and
wanna hear what I
and
do to
Leo is a
pre-gens?
Lightfoot halfling.
Weird. I sometimes pretend to see what he looks like. I've burned a pre-gen before.
I remember
Threw it in a fireplace.
Pre-gens are
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I have never liked using pre-gens. The first time I used a pre-gen is like,
look like
this guy does not match my feelings.
Why?
And remember, if you see a portal like this with a big open mouth, what do you do?
Don't go
Jump in it right away.
No! Annihilation! I do not trust you.
Okay, so who?
giant
So Cody, what are you doing? You have no character sheet.
I don't, because of my Krilla to Luke, that character is missing. His character sheet's stuck at home.
So what do you want to do?
I don't have a character.
You just want to remember what you have?
It's gonna be hard, but I know I have 38 hit points.
Okay, so if you
like
know
to
that
use
part, what
mine?
else do you know?
I know I have 3 spell slots and I have
You know
4
your
spells.
Okay.
I know my
Why
ritual
can't you use your
abilities.
iPad to run your
I
character off that?
don't want to because it's gonna run out of battery in like a few minutes.
We probably have a charger.
Yeah, but where is it?
I don't know.
I literally
Do you happen to have a charger in your car, Marco? iPad, I think.
I have an iPad charger. I will
Where?
not run out of lead this time.
everything
Go
is
go ask Ryan if he has an iPad charger.
I hope this
I think there
doesn't.
might be one back in the office.
How big are 100 GP gemstone coral?
Coral? Maybe this big for 100.
You know, I actually saw Rick and
No, other
Morty
Marco.
before.
You know where his office is, Cody? Go ask Marco in his office.
I'm probably gonna get 1,000 GP selling all
Never
of
gets
it.
old.
I literally watched. I'm probably gonna get 1,000 GP selling all of it with some like rubble left over,
That's incredible.
and I'm gonna stuff that rubble in.
Okay, so who wants to give me
pouch
the story that we experienced last week for 100 experience points? You want in? You want in?
Yes, I want to tell.
Nicholas, do you want to tell it?
I want to tell.
Okay, roll a d20. Whoever gets the highest roll gets to tell it.
10.
10.
Am I allowed to add for
10. Nope, just a straight roll. You got to roll higher than a 10, Henry.
You win this time, buddy.
Lower than a 10.
6. Okay, did you want to tell it, Nicholas?
This is I have no
9,
idea
okay.
what my experience points are.
I think you have the same as your brother, so you have 510, it looks like. All right, so you guys have to roll off because you both got 10.
Alright,
Roll off.
switch to lucky one.
Lucky d20. Oh, did you want to roll? Nicholas wants to roll. Hold on, let's see what Nicholas gets.
19.
19. All right, so you get an extra 100 experience
Or is it a
points.
61? I don't know.
But you have to explain what we did in our adventure last week, if you remember.
He doesn't remember.
I remember that I pulled a ring out of a gorilla's nose.
What happened before that?
Found this on the ground.
Where were you guys?
We were on the edge of a cliff, and then somebody fell down, and
Several people fell down, if I remember correctly. There was a lot of falling off the cliff.
Oh yeah, that bridge.
Yeah, the bridge.
And
And then we broke
I
it open.
carefully made it to the other side.
Absolutely.
And up pops out a gorilla, and then
And what did they do to you guys?
And then
they
boulders.
threw rocks at us.
Yes, they
And I was
did.
unconscious.
Yeah, several times, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And let me do this.
He isn't responding.
Oh, he didn't answer his door?
Yeah.
All right. We'll let Ryan ask him in just a second. But you probably have enough power to play for an hour, Cody. You're probably okay.
I'm at 5%.
5% will get you until 9 o'clock.
And my device.
He's gonna bring one out, Cody. So we're okay. You're in. Okay. So what else? So what else? So then you fought the gorilla. You pulled the ring out of its nose, and then where did you guys go?
We went to Camp Vengeance. And
You
we
went
got
back to your caravan, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
remember you were going up with a bunch of boats.
we got 100. We got 200 each
And why are we going to Camp Vengeance?
because it's the safest camp
Now
or the strongest.
to investigate.
Remember that no one has heard from them for a long time.
It's because no one's responding.
Yeah. And
Okay.
no one was there.
Yeah. When you pulled up in your canoes, what did you see?
No one.
The camp was kind of abandoned, huh? And then what did you hear?
Screaming from a mountain.
Okay, and let me give you a better description of
You know
what
what
you
I
see
would
on
like
the
to
cliff
do?
side.
I would like to search the houses for something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what
okay.
I would? Yeah, we're gonna rob. I'm gonna loot.
No, let me read this description to you guys real quick. Are you ready? North of the camp is a ridge, built into which is an 80-foot-tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back.
I know
Between the
this story.
statue's feet is a stony archway leading to a dark tunnel.
Okay.
To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small panicked bird running around inside it. There are no other signs of life. Yes.
Roll initiative.
We're not rolling initiative, remember, so you guys are on the beach, you just parked your canoe.
And is that
There's
what's
this
in the cave?
small camp. It's got tents and a building made of wood, but it looks like it's been badly damaged, and no one's moving around. There's no signs of life.
As you see, one of the shack's door open. And you notice a small mouse man in nice and fine clothes. With his rapier, holding a rapier with green flames.
Here we go.
That's you, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you, Mario. You're a lifesaver. Cody, you're good.
Yes. Who rolls first?
We're not rolling yet. We're investigating. So there's 3 pillars to Dungeons and Dragons. Do you know what the 3 pillars are?
Social, investigation, and like
Combat.
adventure.
Combat.
All right.
You guys love the combat,
I'll search.
but we need to work on our investigation skills. So you guys are standing on a beach.
Do you know how?
Okay,
Do you know how I'm
and you see
gonna
this
investigate?
mouse man, mouse wizard come from one of the
I mean
houses.
mouse folk.
Mouse folk.
All right. Do you know what? Do you know what I do to get more life to come out?
Yes.
I do a nasty fart to make them come out of their hiding.
So you start making crazy, inappropriate noises. Is that what I'm hearing?
No fart.
Okay.
I eat beans.
I got
and
you.
I start farting.
Okay, so he starts making crazy noises. Quicksilver, what would you like to do?
Aaron might want his life.
I'd like to, can we scan the area?
Absolutely. So from where you're standing on the beach, here's what you see. There's a large wooden structure that seems badly damaged. There's 2 large camp tents, like military style camp tents, set up, but they look torn. Yeah. And then there's a small wooden structure set behind them about 40 feet, maybe a privy or some kind of bathroom, and then a trail that leads up to this large statue built into the ridge. It's a stone statue of a man with a crocodile on his back is the statue. Between the man's leg there's a tunnel that leads in, and that's where you heard strange cries coming.
Okay, I am going to go into the tunnel.
So you're going to head through the camp and start heading towards there. Okay, so you start walking there. Do you want to talk to your party and see if they want to go with you, or if anyone
I
else
wanna
wants to do
go.
something else?
Henry!
I want to use my nasty farts to get life out.
I say, wait for me. I want to search the houses first.
Okay, do you guys want to wait and let him search the house?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there's basically 2 structures. There's the tent that Cody's character came out of. What's your character's name, Cody?
His name is Sap.
Sap? Okay.
Yeah.
So Sap came out of one tent, then there's another tent, and then there's a wooden structure, and then there's a smaller wooden
What
structure.
do you mean?
Can I search all of them?
Sure. Henry, what would Leo like to do? What would you like to do?
My Henry would like to keep on farting.
So he would like to search the houses. Do you want to help him? Yes.
What did I find?
You.
Henry V.
Okay, I would like
What did I? What came?
Your character's name is Leo, right? Okay, I'll try to call you Leo.
What came out? What
Leo, do
came
you
out
wanna
of
go
the
into the
bushes
tunnel, or do you wanna
from
go
my
investigate the
nasty
houses?
farts?
Nothing.
Can I do my own?
What would you like to do?
I'm more of these 3 guys.
So the turtles have come out of the boats with you. The turtles are your guides.
What happened? Oh, what is this guy?
That is one of your heroes. I think it might be Cody's mini.
Is that you?
That's.
My brother!
Oh yeah. I forgot. I forgot.
I didn't do it.
I'm using this mini every week just to make things fun, simple, and fun.
Marco. Thank you
I left half my minis at home.
Aw. So Leo, what would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to.
That means you have to bring put your stuff on the.
So you want to head with them to the cave. Do you want to wait until they investigate the houses before you go to the cave?
How late is it?
Somebody got.
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is that late?
Not that late. You have plenty of playtime.
All right, I want to play my Lego set.
Wait. Okay, I would like to. Is the cave dark?
It is, from where you're looking, it looks pitch black.
Do I have good vision?
You're a dwarf, so you have, I think, dark vision. It should say on your character sheet.
dark vision, and if it's darkness, you can see in dim light. And you can see in dim light
Very
as
good
it
thing.
were bright light out to 60 feet. And then you can see in darkness as it were dim light out to 60 feet. But in darkness, you can only see gray, black, or white.
Amen.
Have fun, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. See you next week, man.
That's what
Great to
happens
see
when
you.
I only use elves.
What is it?
What does duration special mean?
It's got some like a duration that the spell ends when something happens usually.
Oh yes,
Like if
yes.
someone touches it, like it's an illusion. You want to eat? Let's play for like another 5-10 minutes, okay? Let's do the investigation of the village, and then maybe when we get into the cavern, then we'll stop. Okay. So you check the first tent. This is the one that Cody came out of. It looks like it's a military tent. It looks like it had cots where men were sleeping, but there's nothing in it. It's empty.
Does my guy know what happened?
You don't. You just showed up right before they did.
No,
You were also investigating the tents.
No, but my guy does. My guy goes around enchanting all of their weapons with like the green flame.
Oh, you green flame everyone's weapons.
It adds +5 to weapon damage.
Oh,
no!
wow.
You didn't burn out my quarterstaff.
So you get to the
Yeah, it's a
second
magical
tent.
fire.
The second tent looks like it might have been a supply tent. There are smashed boxes and crates and bags of flour that appear to have been torn and ripped open. There are lots of flies in this tent. You could investigate closer if you'd like, or you could move on to the wooden
I
structure.
want to look inside the bed.
I hold my nose and inspect closer.
All right, give me a roll.
I want to look inside the boxes.
Whenever you dial a 1, you can re-roll your dice if you have luck.
Oh, D6.
Give me my.
Do not get a 6.
D6. Get less than a 6.
You want to
So get a 6.
lucky D6. It's really small, but hey, bear with me.
6.
Oh!
No.
Okay, so you go in with your staff and you start poking at the torn up bags of flour and the other material.
There's a monster in there.
You awaken a giant poisonous snake. It's about a 6.5 foot, 7 foot long jungle rattler. It attempts to bite you. It gets a 12 versus armor class.
Armor class. I forgot to use mage armor, so no armor class.
Armor class
So
is
your armor class is
18.
10?
Huh?
Wait, you have
10?
a +3 dexterity.
What's his dexterity modifier?
No, I do not have any armor on.
You
So your
have
armor class is 10
dexterity.
plus dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity. Dexterity +3, so 13.
So 13. So the snake lashes out and bites into your staff and swings around like it's going to strike again.
It should take some damage from biting a flaming weapon. Alright,
Oh, you blue flamed his staff?
No, I green flamed
You
it.
green flamed his staff?
Yeah.
And you think, how much damage does the green flame do?
5.
Okay, so the snake takes 5 points of damage from
Roasted
biting into the
snake
green flame.
mouth.
Does the green flame go off, Cody, or does it stay there for...
It's a spell. It lasts until I want it to.
Okay.
end.
So it is now your turn. You guys hear shrieking from one of the tents.
I cannot shriek.
What did you do? You call for help?
No, I start cursing.
Okay,
at
you hear cursing coming from one of the tents. Did you want to take an action?
I step out of the tent
Okay.
and use Ray of Frost to reduce its
Give me a roll.
Do you know what I want to do?
You see him step out of the tent and fire a ray of frost into the
Attack
tent.
roll?
Yes, please.
Was the
19.
Hits. Damage.
Was
what
the
was the
first?
damage?
I think a ray of frost is D8, right, Cody?
Was
Yes.
D8
Was
is
the first
slot.
curse word you
slows
said
down
half of its speed? Good. So it can only move half.
3 points of damage is enough to kill the snake. So you
killed it
blast
already?
the snake and it dies.
How much XP? 10.
Well, I'll keep track of the XP. So other than the snake inside the tent, there's no other creatures or monsters.
So it's dead?
You guys now approach the large wooden structure. It looks like it was a building that was still in the process of being built. So it doesn't look like it was completed, but it looks like a fire
Alright,
broke
is it
out
my
in the
turn?
building.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm describing where you are. You're in front of this wooden building that looks like fire damaged it before it was completed in construction.
Do you know what happened? A little flame was left in it, and my gassy fart touched the flame, and then it exploded.
I don't think that's what happened because I think it was on fire before you got here. But the fire's no longer burning. It's just, burnt wood.
What's happening?
He's exploring a burnt structure that was under construction when it caught on fire.
It's all dusty.
Yes.
And I dust off barrels and boxes.
Okay.
And see that there's a box that says that has magical necklaces that can make you fly.
Okay.
Flying necklaces, and there
So as
are.
you're dreaming of these flying necklaces, you actually do see a necklace hanging from the back wall.
There are 5 necklaces.
No, there's just one hanging on the wall. Give me a
I'll fight you
religion
for
check.
it.
I want it.
Religion check.
All right.
You're a
I'll fight you
cleric,
for
right?
it.
It's a religion
I'll
check.
fight you for it.
My wisdom is +3.
So you should have religion in your stat check.
Stat.
Religion.
It's at the very bottom, alphabetical order.
+1.
+2.
+2.
So D20 plus 2.
Yeah.
So if you roll a
D20.
22, then we're good.
D20.
Then we're good.
9.
But that's
10,
an 11,
11.
right? 11 plus 2. So 11 is enough to recognize this is a holy symbol of Torm,
Torm.
the god Torm.
What's he?
Torm is the god of self-sacrifice and devotion.
So I get a flying necklace. I get a fly.
It's not a flying necklace. Who's your deity? Do you know who your deity is?
What?
Your dwarf cleric. Who's your deity?
Didi. I thought it was a flying necklace. I
It's
said
not. It's a religious symbol from Torm.
What does it mean?
It's like a, you know, like people wear like Cody's got a religious symbol of Christians, right? That's like a Christian religious symbol.
Oh.
It's like that, but it's a Tormish symbol.
We're Christians.
Can you like draw it out right here so
I can Google it real
No, in
quick.
real life, I am a Christian, but in D&D I can have whatever religion I want.
I don't know.
So my
But
character...
Torm is
He's a paladin, god of sacrifice. He's not a Cholton god. His symbol
That's
is
my
just a
character's
steel
deity.
fist. It looks like this.
Oh yes, I know that. That one.
So I
That
have
one.
that necklace.
It's like on a necklace.
That's my character's
There's
deity.
Your
That's my
Torm?
character's deity.
Okay.
What power does it give you?
It doesn't seem to give you any power, but it might give you the
So
blessing of Torm.
So my guy saps that onto his clothes.
I think if the cleric wants it,
So
you found it, Cody.
So like the ghost of him will sacrifice himself.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that, because he was the god of sacrifice.
Yeah,
He
like
can't die.
defense and sacrifice
Yeah.
himself.
All right. So whenever I'm gonna get hit, he sacrifices himself.
Oh,
with
No,
ghosts.
sounds like it
that's-
might work.
No, that usually only works for paladins of Torm.
Oh, you don't worship Torm. We don't know who his deity is.
My character...
You worship Torm.
I worship
That's my
Tyr,
character's
You
the
worship
Norse
Tyr,
god.
the Norse god.
I don't know who I worship.
You want to take Torm as your god?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
you're
why would I worship a
Dwarf
Norse god?
cleric
Oh yeah,
of Torm.
him, Aaron White Moon.
Does that mean whenever I get hit, I'll be
that sounds very
sacrificed?
Norse.
Well, what you know is
Yes.
it's unusual to find one of your deity's holy symbols here in the jungles of Schultz. This is not generally where Torm and his followers hang out. They're generally on the mainland. So you're a little bit surprised to find it here. Nicholas, would you like to continue investigating this building, or would you like to head up to the temple?
I
Or
would
to
like
the
to head
cave?
up to the tunnel. Or
Okay.
cave or cavern.
Henry, as you're heading up to the cave with Quicksilver, you notice that there's a latrine, a porta potty, an outhouse, kind of off the side of the road. Privy.
I will...
Privy.
Sure, you don't need to.
I had enough things.
What would you like to do?
I would like to.
Why would...
You're check it out.
Why would you? Let me guess. There's a monster in there.
I will tie some my 60-foot hemming rope to one side,
Uh-huh.
throw it down, then slide down the rope.
You're going in the toilet,
Yeah, I know.
in the outhouse.
I've done this before. There's nothing in the
Leo,
toilet.
you see the rat. What are you, not a rat person? What are you? You're a mouse
Mouse
person.
man.
You see the mouse man start assembling a rope like he's going to rappel into the toilet. You're going to open the door.
I'm 2 feet.
You open the door.
I just said, can he just open the door? No, I'm gonna open it. I'm not gonna open it.
What if he's
2 foot 1 inches. No way will anything bad happen. What are the chances something will happen to a 2 foot 1
All right.
person?
Are you going to hold the rope while he rappels down?
What if there's like a monster inside and it can just blow up it?
Yeah. It is.
Can I blow up it down?
You want to open the
No, I
door?
want to go to the
wanna set it on
bathroom in
fire.
there.
You're going to light the thing on
Blow it
fire?
up.
No, don't.
Try not to kill me, Mr. Mouse Man.
In there.
I have 5 candles and 2 flasks of oil.
All right. So you start sprinkling oil all over the privy like you're going to light it on fire. That's going to take you 1 round. So while you're preparing to burn the privy down, Cody, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look for anything.
All right, so you open the door to the privy as Leo is covering it in oil, and you notice It smells like you would expect it to smell, except for there's a deeper, even more repulsive smell of death emanating from the toilet.
I'm dead. Onto the weapon.
Dead body. There's gotta be a dead body in the toilet.
So you look in the toilet and you're right. There's a dead body about 6 feet down.
Knew it.
But relatively, it's not like a zombie or a skeleton. It looks like a pretty freshly dead body. Like he's only died in the last, like, with your cleric skills and your knowledge of healing, you would guess he's only been dead like 2 or 3 days.
I'll heal him. I want to heal
What
him.
happened?
Dead.
This was in the story.
Is this going into your Friday sketchbook?
I want to heal.
You're gonna cast Cure Light Wounds
Yes.
on the dead body. All right, give me a roll.
Right, I want to use the big one.
D8. It's a D8.
D8.
Yep. Plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
This is it.
Just the D8.
Oh.
No, is that an 8?
That's the
I think that's
No,
the 10s.
I want to do the 10s. I want to
Right. But your spell does a D8 healing.
D8.
No, other one. That one. Nope, other one. There.
Alright,
The black one
D8.
with the copper lettering.
So you call upon the healing power of Torm, and you cast Cure Light Wounds into the toilet.
If it's 8 and it's 1 behind, it's pretty good.
And you see this dead body, right? A gauntleted necklace around his neck. The holy symbol of Torm glows with divine radiant energy as you cast your spell. He also has one, and the body begins to twitch and spasm inside the privy, sloshing around in the goo.
Does he thank me?
It doesn't appear to heal him, and he begins to sink beneath the surface.
I will quickly rush over to lift it up.
All right, I'm getting a little queasy, Cody. So you're going in.
Yeah.
So the rat man jumps in after the body.
I mean, poisoned flaming
Mouse
blade.
man,
What could go
excuse me.
wrong?
Okay,
No wonder
so
he's
Cody, you
back.
jump in and tie the rope around it. Henry, they've got a rope tied around what appears to be a human body inside the privy that you're covering with oil. Do you want to help pull the rope out, or do you want to light it on fire?
Light it on
I told you guys I should have lighted on fire.
You're lighting it on fire.
If you light it on
That's
fire,
how you
get
do
us up down here. I will swing my
I think.
Get Mouse Man out and then light it on fire.
Let me get out of here.
Okay.
What is it, pizza?
If that
I
guy,
think we're almost to
if
pizza.
he turns out to be evil,
Okay.
I'll
Try to touch this guy.
Do you want to help pull Cody out of the privy with the body?
The deity Torm is lawful. Do I doubt it?
Call him.
slacking.
Call him.
Everyone pizza guy.
So I'm sorry, Henry. What did Leo want to do?
I
I
just,
wanted to go to the bathroom
Help your buddy.
in
Pull the Mouse
there.
Man out and then you can light it on fire.
if the body turns out to be evil, I'll be there.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I dashed off towards the tunnel where Quicksilver went.
You want nothing to do with this.
Lights.
You want nothing to do with this craziness.
Yes.
Okay, that's probably the
I know
smartest
the
thing.
body's dead, so I don't care. I know it's
Henry,
already
what would
dead,
Henry
so
like to do?
Just
I would
carry
like
it out,
to
but give it a proper burial.
Run off into the jungle. Wait, no. I would like to go into the underground tavern. And do you know what I would like to do?
What would you like to do?
Use my warhammer to break the statue.
Okay, so you're going to continue heading to the statue. Quicksilver, what would you like to do?
Seriously,
I would
that
like to
statue's
run
huge.
into the
It's size
cave
of a
with my
mountain.
super speed.
So you're running ahead of them. Cody, you and Henry are able to pull this body out. It looks like a paladin of Torm.
Okay, so
He is well armored. He not only has the holy symbol, but he also has an Order of the Gauntlet insignia attached to his cloak. He doesn't appear to have taken any damage. It looks like he may have starved to death inside the privy.
So I'm gonna take off. So he probably has some clothes underneath, right?
Correct.
So we'll take off the insignia and that, and then I'm gonna bury the body.
Okay.
And then on it it's gonna say Paladin of Torm.
Okay, got it.
Human Paladin of Torm is what
And
about
then you're
his
going to join the
armor?
rest of your party at
Yeah.
the base of the giant
Yeah.
statue with
So
the
what-
tunnel.
so
And we're going
what
to stop there and have pizza, okay, guys? So we've gotten the body out of the privy. We buried it. We're now at the cavern.
What armor was he wearing? Scale mail?
Scale mail. Scale mail.
And I knew light on fire now.
And you light the privy on fire.
I tried to save the man,
So
but
Henry,
he did not.
Did you
choice
cast healing?
of God.
He's already just burned the man. There's no saving a guy that's already dead.
So Henry,
Really?
no, he's already dead.
Yeah, I get it, because all my wounds.
You need some.
All right.
You need something.
You can-
like
your
Also,
God is
healing
Matt,
magic is broken.
Cleric, or Lyra.
Something's taking away healing magic.
No, it's just your spell isn't strong enough.
Mask is the Lord of
Also,
Shadows.
you need at
Loner
least 6
class.
level spells
Thief.
to do that.
Cleric was a mortal thief.
a thief.
They're not advanced themselves or anyone
Yeah.
Then that's
Yeah, it's definitely Mask. Because Lyra, also known as the Lady of Deception or the Lady of the Mists, was a goddess of deception and illusion.
Thieves tools.
Yep.
In my equipment, it says thieves tools.
And you can also talk thief language.
What language is thieves?
What is it?
Like this.
Yo, what's up? Hand me that gat.
There's not a go. Where is it? It's right on Bristol. You know where it's divided? Bristol's.
Yes. That's where she's been there forever.
Yeah,
It's the same like kind of like past the Del Taco.
Yep, you got it. Here, let's sit down with me.
My guys are pet falcon.
There's napkins.
Just so you know, I'm getting more dice this coming week. You're going to see being right there. I'll have more next week.
I see what it's called. I can't remember what it's
If you
called.
don't see any kinds you like, I would wait. But if you like one of those, it's okay.
Untold. It's a murder. I'm all about murder. Give me murder.
Did you listen to My Favorite Murder?
Oh, they're my favorite. I'm obsessed with them.
My wife got a ticket to the Anaheim show.
Oh, I wanted to go so bad. I know.
She was laughing and she's like, oh my god, I'm blown.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, there'll be more next
My
week.
wife
Yeah.
at all various ages, you know, there was
Yeah.
like 20-year-old versions of my wife and 50-year-old versions.
Oh, there's gonna be more than
Someone's talking to me. Can you?
there's a hole in the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm dying to go see them. I have not had a chance. And
One of them local. One of them is from LA, the other one's from...
What's gonna be more
no,
than
she was from Irvine, but they both are
Oh,
they
the
both live in
dice?
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
But yeah, they go on tours. You know, I know. They go on tour.
So you.
Well, I follow comedy too, and so I follow Karen, the
Why don't you keep this in your
funny
bag?
one, the comedian. You know, so I follow her on everything and know her
One of
business.
them's like
Why don't you keep this in your bag?
and then the other one's like late 20s.
They're like 47 and 35.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get this like free of you get this
Go
like
get a
Gen
drink
X
of water,
and
Nicholas.
millennial.
Why?
Cody, do you want to go get water?
Did you bring water? Or did you bring money? Okay, go get me my purse, please. And only water, okay? You're not having any soda.
Cody, get two.
Did everybody get some?
The fans are called Mary, you know?
Yeah.
And if there's like huge things, like a popular thing, real popular.
I really want water.
Alakazam? Alakazam.
Henry, get a
How's
water.
the pizza, Josiah?
Get one for your brother.
Are you dressed up today, buddy? You look pretty sharp, man.
Yeah.
Great.
Got the belt and everything.
Where do you look to sleep?
Don't worry, I'll buy these waters. Here are the waters, sir. Here's all the waters. I'm not sure.
Probably. When I saw his folder, I was thinking like Alex P. Keaton.
Some people say I am.
I'm a very stable genius.
Sure.
And what grade are you in?
I figured out the other
Someone
day.
else called it?
I added my age when I was like 12th grade. I think I was like...
Cody, how many waters you getting?
You're getting a B minus.
6 of them?
Yeah, still getting a B minus.
I'm like, I have detention.
Got it all, buddy?
There's pizza here for everybody.
Don't worry, I have it.
Cody's
Oh,
got them all.
here.
Holy cow, Cody. What did you do? How much are 6 waters?
$3.
50 cents per
They're 50
water.
cents each? Is that true? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
I gave Nicholas money to get some, so I'm not really cautious. What do you do, David?
I work for United Healthcare Office College.
That's we have in United.
Yeah. So
Really?
you sit in an open colored box and I type as fast as I can when people yell at me. very rewarding career.
How come you're not like a youth minister?
No.
Well, yeah.
No, I don't work here. I wish I worked in a comic book shop. The greatest job in the
Well, you're
world.
good at doing it.
Retirement plan.
Yeah, exactly. David, did you want a piece of pizza? Oh,
Yes, yes, for everybody.
Thank you.
We have a 20% discount on most stuff in the top.
Yeah. So do all pizza places have little gluten-free pizza? or is
No,
it
not all of
rare?
them. I have two favorites.
Which are?
Sergeant Pepperoni's, and then over on 17th,
Oh, 'cause
I don't know
I'm
what you
playing
guys
some games, this
said.
is
Over on
right.
17th in Costa Mesa, it's
Hey, what's up, man?
called South Coast Pizza.
Okay.
It's like an old Me and Ed's.
Type of place.
Yeah.
Do they deliver?
Oh, yeah.
It's delivered here?
I just did that.
Was
Oh,
it by
they
the
brought this
tables?
here. Oh,
100%.
Sergeant Pepper's delivers here.
Oh, yeah. I went in and ordered it because it was on my way.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, deliver it here. And I'm like, yeah, we'll do that.
Well, and then we can just remember to get a gluten-free pizza too.
I'll look around for it, and if I find out, I'll put it
Oh,
on.
Costco pizza is so, oh man, I miss it so bad. It is good.
Okay.
You know what that is?
I know.
Yeah, I'll check there too.
Oh, where?
Amici. Amici. It is the best pizza I've ever
Amici.
Very
Where is
cool.
this?
It doesn't have good food, but it's the best
Yeah, man.
pizza I've ever tasted.
That means
Yeah.
you
This is one of my favorites right here.
When you walk out and go where you get Gold Cruise, it's next to the world. It's like the worst pizza in the world. I have a friend from New York who's like,
Jane, Joel.
What pizza?
They can't put food in that. New York pizza at the town center across from UCI. It's terrible.
Never been there.
It's not good at all.
The best I found are lampposts, and then there was a place in up by the marketplace, like way up in Tustin. It was technically Tustin, but it's on Jamboree.
Yeah.
Like, that place is really good. I don't know. I think it's off East Coast Pizza. Yep. That place is really good. And they don't deliver. It's like, or they deliver, but not to where I live. You gotta go pick up there.
Make sure everybody got some.
That's like all they do.
Did everybody get a slice?
Everybody got enough?
Yeah, you better get the next one. You better finish it, man.
My kid doesn't eat, so I'm like, please eat.
What's the what?
He doesn't eat very much.
What do you mean by hardest roll?
He's never like.
Oh, I'm on it.
I just love doing
That's good for you.
I know.
I don't like fruits and vegetables too.
I once had a minotaur, like a 9th level minotaur fighting a vampire. And to avoid being stunned, it was like a DC 40. It was like a
Are you gonna
40
have
will
it
save
again?
to avoid being stunned by the vampire.
And did you succeed every time?
I did not, I got stunned. Or like
I don't eat it.
dazed or whatever they
That's
do.
standing.
Like you couldn't move, I couldn't move.
Couldn't you attack though?
Yeah, I could attack. I couldn't move.
Did he run away from you?
But my minotaur's whole thing was in charge and gore people with his horns.
Yeah, that's pretty
Do you want to play Minotaur Fringe?
Is Minotaur a playable race?
Yeah, Minotaur Fringe.
Stop coming out.
I know a way to fight.
Seems like a whole month off is what you get cut up.
One quick month and then I'll jump right back on.
You fight him with sass.
And then I need to stop when I start waiting.
You can still cast spells, right?
And you can still fire your longbow.
Longbow, that's a good strategy.
Technically, it's just your legs that are full.
Right, you're just kind of
Unless you're kicking him, but it still works.
So it looked up in
I don't know what those are.
Oh!
Lyra, the goddess of...
Don't tell me you don't read them.
Oh, you're like a tricky guy.
How is it weird?
It's weird for me.
Mom, it's something cool. And the next
Actually, the
time
worship's
I get
bad.
a cast
Very
a
dark.
ghost of a legendary guy, I realize sacrifice him for me. And it's better than my necklace. That's neutral fire on this necklace.
Gotta do something. Ever since the invention of technology. Exactly. There's gotta be a...
Can you just read it and tell me later?
Yeah, no. You gotta be like, oh, and look, this is what happened at this point in the article.
Or you can hear him like watching this.
No, I haven't gotten that far. That's too weird.
Yeah, people used to just go in there, do their business, and get out.
Watching videos, that's settling in.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I'm just looking at pictures on the toilet.
It's great. Great. You should read it. You would like it.
Go there. What's his name?
See anything?
No, there's just one I couldn't really see.
And now's the time to get over there.
And it's really amazing. He talked about how like this amazing.
No, there was just like one that I couldn't really take follow, so I just
And like
Oh, it is like
they have it.
It ends. They all die.
that.
The world ends and everyone
I
dies.
didn't remember that. I was like, I don't remember black and white. But
In Marvel, hey, are you excited to see Black Panther?
I got it to now.
Yeah.
which one also is ugly? The Mercedes?
That's good. You're a big fan of that? Great. Who's your favorite superhero?
46
Who?
points. You know what the difference is? This Mystic Who is a $6.
It is a $6.
Yeah.
I knew it, and even when deciding which I should leave behind, it just went right to the yes
All
pile.
the superheroes is Spider-Man in a blue jacket.
I knew exactly what was happening.
No, I've gotten into too much trouble because of my Spider-Man attitude. I get that. Who defeats Thanos? No one defeats Thanos.
Every other superhero
What? No. So Deadpool killed everybody, even the creator of Deadpool. Deadpool versus Marvel Comics. He killed Wolverine. He killed Hulk. He killed everybody. Galactus. Then he killed the artist. Then he killed the creator. And then he killed Stan Lee.
Wait, who is?
That's why my favorite.
What? Deadpool is one of the greatest mutants that ever lived. So you know the Weapon X project? Merc with the mouth. Well, so the thing about the Weapon X project that created Wolverine, right? They're the ones that put the adamantium on his bones and stuff. When you went through the Weapon X project,
There you
kind of
go.
crazy, like kind of mind-controlled psycho. So everyone who came out of the Weapon X project is all a little nuts. So Wolverine's pretty nuts, man. He's got bloodlust.
Yeah, but when it comes to
See you guys next week.
But Deadpool did not recover.
Drop all the money or you're gonna get shot. He like get out of the book and starts reading and he gets shot and falls down.
Deadpool is great. You guys know Merc with a mouth. He's a mercenary, but he keeps talking. He's always making fun of people. He's got like sarcasm.
Like Iron Man.
Worse than Iron Man. Deadpool. He has sass.
No, I said Iron Man. Iron Man is
It's hard to decide whether or not he's a good guy or a bad guy. He's a murderous psychopath at some level.
Do you need this extra one? This is your water.
The bad thing about hiring a mercenary army is you have to pay them ridiculous amounts. You can, like, when you're in the middle of battle, they just pay your mercenaries like more money than you do, and then they all just start attacking you. That's why armies nowadays don't hire mercenaries. They're unreliable.
Tell me what else you like about Deadpool.
What kind of mercenaries pay them your money? That money gets spent to all the rest of your money. No, not exactly. Some of them do. Not the average, though. The average is definitely not that much.
Yeah. But he heals. Deadpool. He's got like mutant healing ability like Wolverine.
Yeah, that's because they put some
$1.
That's under discussion. That's not necessarily true. Did you see Deadpool the movie?
No, I just know that.
You should not see that movie until you're much, much older.
Yeah,
Oh,
cussing. 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 I was breaking these cards. The last one I was on her, and then he shot me back. The girls are just like level 85 trillion
But there's so
level
many great
characters,
cards that are
and the
written
males
for
are
your
level
age that
1.
you can before you reach it. No
What?
Deadpool.
No
Deadpool.
What? That's not impossible. Yeah. Like some level 85 Star Tiger, and then like level 85.
I didn't know.
Did you go with them?
Yeah,
Did you like?
opening, oh, wait, we go opening night to all.
And
not
then
been,
male
not
character
been.
one?
Hold on.
Wait, how do I fight like this? Boom! Poe's third class.
I had no idea.
I
I knew it was
average
going to be
girl.
bad. I knew Deadpool.
Poe
But I didn't know it was going to be like
Same their third
like,
battle.
shooting her in like the
They
crowd.
got
And I'm like,
six. Yeah, they're six. But they're female character Ray. It's like 2,000 trillion.
my wife. You're like, what is
Literally, remember that scene
You didn't know. We didn't know. Like, I think like comments against media Lindsay aim is 45.
She just
Well, I took my kids to both. Same way. Well, yeah, it's always problematic if there's something violent, so you gotta request it.
You got the last pizza. I got
Well, Black Panther, you know, you have to get to that too.
It's my treat for being
Ray
here.
versus Yoda.
What was I?
Oh,
I'm
Yoda? No, Ray versus Yoda.
Oh,
I actually was trying to play. Yeah, this Force Chokes Yoda. Force stops him. Or is that Force? No, that's it.
yeah, that one might have been tough. That's way better than I was expecting.
I'm sorry, this is a bad deal. Like the same director in real life, don't know what I would do.
Did you like Spider-Man Homecoming?
It was so good.
What's your favorite Spider-Man movie of all time?
I would say you. The one with Venom.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Okay, no. No.
You're not allowed to like that one.
What's wrong with Venom?
Okay, there's nothing wrong with Venom. Great character, right? Infinity War, huge transformation, game changer, right? The church fell free thing. One of the greatest comics ever.
Yeah, he's gonna make a movie about him.
Right.
Jedi?
What's that?
Jedi?
With the Ewok? There's one watchable Star Wars movie. And that's
Star Wars.
Everything since then has been a waste. See, you don't remember what you felt like when you said, probably when you were a kid.
No, I remember.
You watch it and you're like, what the
Six
heck was that?
one and two.
I loved it. I loved it.
I like the Last
all of
Jedi.
it. I just
I like the
prequels
Last
different.
Jedi.
But I loved everything.
Have you heard that song that like David Rock Radio, Why Does That Get So Mad when you watch?
The only one
No.
I like.
So prequels are not as bad as Empire.
No, Empire is my favorite.
Everyone says that you're wrong. It's not true. It's not true. It's unwatchably bad. You've never done
Or
that.
originally bad.
I believe that you believe it.
$50.
I believe that you believe
No, guys, and the least I asked for is being paid $50. Literally, it was that unwatchable. It was really good.
When they shot the robot, Cody was just
There's
like,
this movie I watched, it's rated like
it's
it's like
dead.
5 seconds cuss. Oh my gosh.
There's like 5 more movies just in the next 10 years.
I hated Rogue One. I love all the main characters.
Don't say anything about it.
We went to the movie theater. He goes, years ago, it's Rogue One, a Star Wars story. What did you say when we walked out? You said, you should have called it Rogue One. They all die. Is that what you said? Rogue One, everyone dies. Something.
Everyone dies. The Star Wars.
That's what it said. I should call everyone dies a Star Wars story.
That might have been a little bit of a spoiler, I think, that they called the movie that.
Everyone dies.
I was like,
You can YouTube this video of this girl walking.
Oh, yeah. Video. I was doing that in the theater.
we're going to take it right now.
No, it's almost over.
They was blind. They opened it. They
That's
didn't
the worst Star Wars movie ever made. It is episode 8.
at the spectrum.
Not.
Starting at like
I like the Last Jedi. The Last Jedi was
like
good.
4 lines.
Like,
Like,
they
it was
just,
really
like,
bad.
I like the make all the movies worse. The last Star Wars used to be really good.
I never got anything on
They
the
really made it so bad.
I always like 2 weeks ago. Okay, no. No, I try to avoid all openings. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with any. I remember seeing like Batman. I saw Batman at midnight, like when I'm talking.
There actually is a movie called
No, I'm talking when I was in high school.
Yeah. When it opened in Westwood.
No,
How are you silly with it?
I'm talking about Tim Burton. Okay. But no, we saw. I was like next week. Yeah. And then we saw Dick Tracy at midnight. I got like a shirt and a ticket of that. But yeah, that's. But now that I'm like a person that's like, I don't want. I hate people.
Very funny.
Yeah. If that's your jam, I'm not gonna like.
Oh!
Do you know how to do bottom flip? Can you do the bottom flip? I am not good at it.
Dude, my nephew's on YouTube doing it. Like, he's super good. I know. It's like, wow, make it pay.
Next week we need time
Cars 3 is on Netflix.
He's like,
I did the first time I did it, Landon.
bro, that's it. I'm done.
Like, this is not as hard as I've never been able to do it.
No, you never will.
You literally did the first time.
Yeah, like, what happened? Landon, I was like, I don't get it. And then I realized I tried to do it on purpose.
It's impossible.
Dude, that's the second time. Okay, look at me. It's done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
Henry, you want to play or you want to get some tries?
There's a good white table.
What is it?
Mom, why did you show us the song Jungle Boogie?
Because I love that song.
Really? Every time you walk in your room.
That's
you see. I thought this was funny.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, this.
Alright.
The Snicked.
Do you have a trash, Henry?
The Infinity Gauntlet was
Go put that in the trash, please.
The only trash is in the bathroom, and someone's in the bathroom.
Nailed it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, they have labyrinth. Look. They have labyrinth.
Disappointingly, it's not a comic book.
Are we gonna start rolling?
Yeah, let's start going, man. We're entering the cave.
You must have a lot of money.
Huh? How much experience points did I earn
For what?
from our adventure so far?
What have you done?
Trying to heal someone.
You cast a healing spell on a corpse. That's true.
Breaking that statue.
That was pretty rad.
So how much experience points did I get from a bunch of stone carvings falling over me like hard rain?
Like Marco Polo?
That you lose consideration.
And this is dead.
Yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool's the greatest.
Did you say like Marco Polo?
I'm gonna be in my car
Can I
for
say
just a
that?
second, okay?
Marco!
Okay, I'm gonna go in my car for just a second.
Alright.
Don't be weird. Don't be weird.
Jungle Boogie! My mom likes the song Jungle Boogie.
Don't you?
Oh, yeah?
It's amusing. Once you hear it, you can never stop hearing it. It's like once you see it, you can never unsee it.
Oh, really?
What is that? The cave? Can I borrow 2 of your D6, Dad? When I want you on my rolls. Because I have a poison on my blade right now. Oh, is that what my glove kind of looks like? Or my symbol?
Those are feet.
Oh, one of those feet for the statue.
The statue.
I broke it down so the feet are what's remaining.
Okay, so look, you guys are coming up from the village here. There's stairs that lead up to this.
Okay,
Remember, this is a
statue.
giant 80-foot statue of a
Yeah, you
man
can't
with a
break it.
crocodile on his
You
back.
can't break it. You can't break it. My guy will
Let's wait till everyone gets seated and we'll start up
You
again,
can't
okay?
break it. It'll take you a month to